But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. Wonder if the hoes in Jesus' handheld. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls boosting so my dick can ride. Out here switching sides. Crossing ship to mind the window cause they living blind. And they sold that, show it. I swear my flow how potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm wondering yourself a victim. Hell's free of heaven's prison. These are split decisions. And I think I give the misses, but I give the masses. My whole all there no walls. I ain't kissing asses. The shit and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bars, the enemy she won't call her. You didn't see her coming. People are screaming, running, baby like babies. Why they didn't need enough to drive. Horsepower is speeding, punching. Smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these are stunning. Ain't me like Jesus version. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption. Super Saiyan wanna be. I eat a peanut butter. Fuck your family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is about an hour and I need 100. I see your ship and see it sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love a hot box, a beaming bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold if God calls.
Dude, it has felt like this has been the longest 3 or however many days since our last podcast it's been. Did we have a podcast Thursday or did we skip it?
We skipped it.
That's
remember?
why. That's
the
part
one
of
I
it.
called out, yeah.
That's
What we were talking
that's
about
definitely
beforehand.
part of it, but also
A
I
lot
have
happened.
so much to tell you guys.
A lot happened this weekend, and like I fell off a boat ramp, and you have stuff happen, and Kat got drove into a lake or something.
Wait, actually?
I don't know.
I didn't even.
I drove into a fucking lake. Do you remember that pit from The Office?
Chris, how dare you? I just looked at Snapchat. How dare you? I love you. Holy fuck, it's about time, Charles. Howdy, Creighton. Oh, here, let me get the.
Oh, hey.
Let me get. How dare you? Let me get the chat for everybody. Over here. Boom. Boom, shakalaka, shakalaka, boom. Creighton,
Yeah.
it is Monday. Well, okay, it's Tuesday now, but you get the gist. You get the gist.
Yeah. Tuesday's gone.
I didn't work yesterday because of
Wiggling.
Easter.
No,
Like
why
we went
didn't you
there.
Call me.
Well, I ended up having to do other shit.
Ah.
But like, I mean, I went to work. We just didn't have a game, and like
Was-
all day I was like, I want to do a podcast. The whole day I was like, dude, this.
You should have called me.
Well, it was Easter. I just assumed you didn't.
No,
wouldn't be
I
able
had to work, and then I went and did horrible things after work, and then I went.
Okay.
And then I went home. But I got home around like 11. I was like, man, I want to do a podcast.
Oh, you should have texted me.
What you?
That's
I
a good
thought you
point.
were
I
at
always
work.
work. No, that's a good. No, that's a good point.
I kind of was like, if I just go sit at his house and wait for him to get off, like
We
then
could just do a
yeah.
late night podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, low key, you should start texting me on Sundays because the games get out like in time for us to do one if we wanted to, and I'd be down probably. Now, with that said, we usually end up coming here and like doing yard work or something. Like last night, I got tied into late night bricklaying.
How was that?
It was horrible. I slept so long afterwards. Like I've only been up for like 5 hours or 6 hours.
So you're like awake.
I'm
Can
awake.
we make some coffee, by the way?
Sure.
Like I'm tired. I had
Yeah,
a
here.
long day. I have a headache.
Yeah, you explain stuff. Wait, did you put? No, you didn't. You
What-
explain
what am I
stuff.
doing?
that you were
Okay,
talking about.
so like I had a long day because, and this is kind of a backdoor Food Line story, but like
Everything is a backdoor.
it is here lately just because some just crazy shit keeps happening. But I go into work today. Are you okay? Wonder if it would work if we left the bottle in there. Oh, the bottle might melt. Yeah. Sorry, we got distracted. Well, no, the burner's on the bottom. Look. Sorry. Okay. So I got to work today, and I was like, it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a great day. I get over and I look down at the schedule, and I see that one of my closers for sure is definitely not gonna be there. That's Tyler. He's here in the chat. I'm gonna add him right now because I'm kind of mad.
He's here in the chat right now.
No, he's not here, but he's here sometimes. And somebody else called out because they couldn't find a babysitter for their kid. So I only had like one closer, and it was just going to be me and that closer from 9 o'clock to the end of the day. And I didn't have a customer lead at all, like after 7 o'clock. But Anna stayed, who is so a customer lead is basically somebody who is like right under me, huh? A little. Basically, somebody who's right under me who can do like pretty much all the same stuff I can do, except they can't get in the safe and they can't count down tills, and they can like bag and go get carts for everybody and stuff. I didn't have one of those, except Anna. Anna stayed. Like, she was supposed to get off at 7. She stayed till like 8, which like I love her for. She's amazing. She scubaed Steve in chat, by the way, Charlie. That's the one who gave me the shirt. Oh, okay, that's the one who gave me the shirt, Charlie. She's amazing. Anyways, so she stayed, which was awesome, and like she stayed till 8.
Oh,
and
true
then
Viking.
I was still fucking stuck on a register till like 10:30 or so, and just running back and forth, like trying to make sure that all the fires were put out. So it was fun. Had a good time. I'm tired.
Is that a Food Line story?
That's a horrible like Food Line story. 'Cause like I've been down to one closer before, but I've never just had it be like me and one other person from 9 o'clock on a Monday, because Mondays for whatever reason are like very busy, and then Tuesdays are slow, Wednesdays are slow, and Thursdays it starts to pick back up on again. But like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and Monday are all like days that are like it's go time. It's frustrating though to me, because it's like everyone I asked to stay or to come in just didn't like do it. And at one point I was like, I could just not come back for my lunch and then it would be okay.
Just never? Just quit?
Well,
Was there a piece of you that's like, this
it
might be the
wasn't-
day that
it
I
wasn't-
say goodbye?
it wasn't that bad that I quit, because I keep thinking to myself, like, a year ago we was dealing with COVID and lines were literally going down aisles all fucking day till we closed. So
And now
it's
you're
like,
dealing with COVID. And
So-
that's not happening.
So now it's like I put up with the worst. So like minor inconveniences are more of a headache than anything. But a headache is still a headache, and I'm still like, I could just leave and just not come back and just leave my keys.
So you're a stronger man than me.
and leave my communicator and leave my name badge.
I
and
wouldn't
just
be
walk
able-
out the door.
I wouldn't
and
be able to do
alright.
it.
I would be good. Nobody would be upset. I mean, people would be upset that
People
I
would be
left,
really upset.
but I would be good. I'd be fine. I could go do stuff at the lake, like make a living down there, on the beaches. But did you know there's
On the beaches, what would you do to make a living?
salvage stuff at the lake?
No.
for
Let's
a
make
living.
some money. That's not a living. Do you know how much? Do you know how much like money you'd have to be able to have a salvage like company that makes a
There's
living
already
with
a
it?
salvage company at the lake.
Oh, you
have
would
to
just go work
yeah,
with the salvage.
yeah.
I understand
Yeah.
now.
But look, hear me out. Food Line over the summer is having a transfer program where you can go and work at the beach if you want for like from April 18th to September 7th or something crazy like that. So, Charlie, look at me. We're going to the beach.
Yes, you are going to the
No,
beach.
me and you together.
Me and
Us.
you? Oh, I'm going?
Yes.
Why am I going?
Because we're going to go stay with my mom.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, you said going like on a trip?
No, we're going for like 6 months. or
Yeah, no, I
something.
can't do that.
Why not?
Because I work here.
Oh, well, we'll just drive you up here for like on Thursdays and then come pick you up on Sundays.
I work Fridays and
Mondays.
Sundays.
We'll drive you up here on Friday and come pick you up on Monday for the podcast.
So let me get this straight. You want me to Tuesday through Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of every week for the summer just live at the beach?
Yes, wouldn't that be great though?
It would be cool. But no.
Why not?
Because that's just undoable.
Saturday's your Mike's, and then you work the other 2 days, and then the rest of the week you're mine.
No, none of that works.
And then we could go on the beach, because look, being at the beach through the week during the summer is the best time, because it gets very
I know.
crowded on the weekends. So like throughout the week we'd be good.
Right.
And then we'd have so much to talk about on the podcast because we'd be living at the beach.
Listen,
It's just like living at medieval times, but it's
I'd
Food
be
Line.
down to stay at the
Also,
beach.
Food Line's gonna pays for like your room and board to go down there.
Listen,
So we wouldn't even really have to stay with my mom. We would have our own place.
listen. I would love to go down to the beach for
6 months.
no, not for that long. It's so hot at our beach. It's so humid
Is that
and
6
gross.
months? May,
How?
June,
What?
July.
What? When from when?
So April 18th to like September 7th.
You're talking about going in 2 weeks and living at the beach?
Yeah.
Creighton, you won't plan anything. April to when? April 18th.
April 18th to September 7th or some crazy shit. It's September. I was like, that's
September is 9, so 5 months. That's
Oh, there
5
you
months.
go. 5 months at the beach.
I'd be
That's
down to
even
watch as well.
better.
Wait, I'd take some shirts off Banana Hammock Podcast. Ooh, I'd
There you
love
go,
to do
see.
I'd love to do a
See, there you
podcast from a hammock. Maybe you can find a girlfriend at the beach, Charlie. No, not at our
go. Maybe you
beach.
can find a
Not
woman.
in South Carolina. Not in Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach
Well, this
is
one
crazy.
in Myrtle. This is like up in whatever is in North Carolina. The you know where they made
North
that show
Myrtle?
about? No,
Myrtle Manor.
no, that's still in South Carolina.
I know. I just that's
No,
why I
no,
was confused.
what's it called? The one Outer Banks. There's
I've
like
never
a
heard
bunch
of
in
it.
the Outer Banks. There's a show called Outer Banks or something on Netflix. Either way, it's in the Outer Banks.
Not the hammock I was talking about, Chris. I know. I was trying to just get away from what you were saying.
But see, like, think about it, Charlie.
Bro, if you go to Outer Banks, I'm coming to visit.
See,
Okay,
there
you go to Outer Banks? Dude, fucking remind me to make coffee before the podcast from now on.
Why?
It is so loud.
No, I mean it's always been like that.
I know, but I
you just
lose it.
haven't never noticed.
You live 45 minutes away from Outer Banks?
No, I don't.
Not you, head ass
oh.
cat.
Oh, okay. That's what I say. I like how I was like, no, I don't.
Yeah, I know. I live 10 minutes from you, nerd. Like, what are you talking about?
You might.
I thought you lived in, like, West Virginia or something. Or Virginia. Where is Outer Banks? You said that's, like, close to Myrtle Beach.
No, it's in North Carolina, isn't it?
I don't know.
I might just be wrong with my directions. Maybe it's in Virginia.
So, wait. Let me get this right. Food Line wants to send you to Outer Banks.
And I don't even know where it's at.
It's 45 minutes away. Yeah, okay. First of all, yeah, our plan of just getting me back to town, no. We're
Why
not doing
not?
that twice a week. Not if it's in Outer Banks fucking wherever the fuck. Where's Outer
Well,
Banks?
so it doesn't have to be Outer Banks. They had like a list of locations you could go to.
And
I
one
haven't-
was, are there any food lines in our beach, at Myrtle Beach?
I didn't look at the list.
You
I meant to
suck.
when I was on lunch, and then I got distracted by what an awful day I was having. Oh, did I mention I fucked up my foot this weekend? I was almost
Seeing
here.
as we've been live for 15 minutes, not really. Please go to Outer Banks. That food line is so nice and nobody's ever there.
Look, Charlie.
All caps.
Charlie.
What, Creighton?
I was like you this weekend, an invalid.
A what?
An invalid.
An invalid?
Yeah.
Invalid?
Or something.
What do you
Whatever
say? What's an invalid?
You remember when you had to get in that scooter and ride around the store because you
A
fucked up your toe?
cripple?
Yeah.
What kind of word are you trying to use?
No, you can
What
say
the fuck is an
invalid.
invalid?
Invalid's like another term for cripple.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Invalid is invalid in
No,
a
no,
weird
no, no,
accent.
no, no.
What are you saying?
No, no,
What is
invalid.
invalid?
No, invalid.
Spell it. Spell this word.
INVALID.
Invalid. A person made to work. A person. Invalid definition. Whoa, there's a weird way to pronounce it. We're two upside down
I
e's.
told you.
A person made weak or disabled by illness or injury. Then why are we
There
using
you go.
invalid? I feel like we use invalid really
I
wrong
know what
in,
I'm
in
using
society.
it for. I told you. I did English.
I did English. What I was trying to say is in society, I feel like we're using the word invalid a little too wrong.
No.
And it's not invalid, it's invalid. That's the word that I just
But
looked up. It's invalid.
Invalid.
No, say invalid.
I was an invalid for the
You
weekend
were
because
crippled.
I fell off the boat ramp trying to put the boat in the water for me and Quentin to go shoot some water shots of the restaurant we're doing for Creighton Station.
Ace hosted for 4 viewers.
Oh,
Ace,
thank you,
I love
Ace.
you, dude.
We love you.
You know
So-
you can get these kisses any day of the week.
So we were putting the boat in, right? And the water's high at the lake right now, or at least it was at the time. It's lower now. And I went to go get something out of my pocket, and my sunglasses just fall out and go into the water. And then I was like, oh, okay, they'll be fine. And they floated for like a second, and then they started sinking. And I was like, oh, okay, no. So then I go to step down off the boat ramp, and I didn't realize how deep it was off the other side of the boat ramp.
So
I just went all the way in, like up to here, and it was cold, but I got the sunglasses. But I fell in, and like I didn't have any shoes on.
Oh my god, dude, this story is crazy.
So I kept my.
I was in the water. There were spikes under me. I had on boots, but I took them off. And then I was sinking because I had cinder blocks on my knees, but not my feet because those could get stabbed. Like, what kind of question?
I
what
kept
kind
my
of
foot. I
situational?
kept my foot open, and like I tore up the back of my leg on my left side. And then I come out of the water, and Quentin had drove off at this point to pull
In the boat?
No,
in the
the
okay,
truck with the
okay.
trailer to park it because he didn't know how to do anything else.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't believe he tried to. He was in the truck dragging the trailer at all for any amount of time.
So he parked it, and like I guess he too didn't want to mess up his shoes, so he took his shoes off and was just slowly making his way across the parking lot. And I was standing at the boat ramp holding the boat while I was soaked from pretty much the neck down with the foot bleed. But this is the best part. I couldn't feel anything in my legs at the time, so I didn't realize I had fucked up my legs as bad as I had. So I get in the boat, and then there's just like this cold water that was floating around in the boat that wouldn't just wash out. So I was like, well, this is good. So Quentin pulled out his drone and started filming the
Quentin has a drone.
Yeah, it's a really nice drone, actually. It's like a pocket-sized drone. I didn't know he had it either. We pull up to the restaurant to do the interview, and like
He's like, I've got a drone.
No. He didn't even tell me. I was inside talking to them. I was like, go ahead and get some B-roll of the place, and I'll go in there and like we'll get everything going. And I look over, and he's
What
just
did you
like-
expect him to get it with?
He had a camera from Learn TV.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
like, and then I look over, and like there's like this thing hovering. And I look over, and Quentin's got like this nice little setup with like a controller and his phone hooked in there and like a little shade thing. And he's just like doing it like it's nothing. And I'm like, when were you gonna tell me that like you brought a drone to do this with? He was like, eh.
God damn it, Quentin. No, it's definitely a Quentin thing to do.
Yeah,
Quentin
I
would
mean,
do
yeah,
that.
it
Quentin
fits
would
in
not
for
tell
the
us.
character. But it was so cool. Like
For the
I kid,
character.
I look. So this drone, I kid you not, was probably about like this long, and like maybe this wide, like as wide as this thing.
Oh, one of them little square has 6 propellers.
No, it has 4. It had 4.
Oh, it only had
propellers.
4?
Yeah.
I've seen the ones
but
like that. They're like they're like
one-
little
but
and
it
skinny.
could fold up, and he could just put it in his pocket. pretty
Oh,
much.
okay.
But like,
Oh,
it
that's
was there.
different
It
than
was
what I
it was
saw.
nice. I liked
Yeah.
it. He had good like footage from it too. But so, anyways, we went through all.
Tell
that.
me he got footage of you just shenaniganing the boat.
No, he didn't. He was like too busy worried about how he was gonna pull the trailer out, and all he had to do was just put it in drive and go forward.
Oh, Quentin. Dear
Yeah,
sweet Quentin.
I mean, look, he had never been on a boat either before that, and I was
Ever? Like,
mm,
not on a
yeah.
boat?
That's what I said. I said, "You've never been on a boat?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, "Well, I guess that's not completely out of the realm of possibility." You know what I mean?
I mean, it's not that. It's that it's, like, believable for him. It's just also one of those, like, wow, he really kind of figured maybe he had at the same time.
Right, exactly. 'Cause you know, we did a couple of stuff with boats when we were in elementary and high school and middle school. Not like crazy like what we were doing, kind of, but like at least you were on something that was floating, you know? Like either through field trips or through, you know, some other form. 'Cause I feel like my first time on a boat like might have been when I was like 5 or 6, you know? If not younger.
I probably couldn't even tell you the first time. Like, I was on boats so young for
Yeah.
so much of my young life.
But and it like, you know, it made me really stop and think. I was like, man, like, wonder how many of our friends haven't been on a boat, you know? Like, not that it's like some like crazy like experience thing that like we're like super like lucky to have. It's just, you know, it's one of those things that I would have thought more people would have done, you know? Kind of like an airplane.
Well,
I mean, I would buy that he's never been on an airplane.
I would buy that he's been on an airplane more than I would buy he'd been on a boat.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause his family's from Philly, so like I would believe he
Oh,
had
yeah,
gone
I
up
forgot
there to
about that.
visit before, like, and flown there.
Yeah.
And I also totally believe he's never been on a boat. Like,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
guess
like, I'm not saying I don't believe it, but I'm like you. Like, I kind of thought he would have been. At this
yeah,
point.
there's like I don't know.
Especially with the stuff me and you do. I was like, has he really never come to any of that?
Come to what?
Like, 'cause we, you know, like we've gone on boats and stuff together before, and like, you know, taking him out to ride like jet skis and stuff, shit like that.
You and me have only done that one time. We only went on the jet skis one time. We've only
I thought
ever,
we've done it more than that. Did
we-
you not come to the boat thing last summer?
No, all we've ever done was go to your dad's friend's place, with the boat and get on the tubes, and then the jet ski later that day, and then never
the
again.
pool, right?
Well, yeah, but that, I mean, the pool.
Yeah.
By the end of that day, the pool's just like what?
Does
who
a
cares?
float count as a boat?
What?
A float, does that count as a boat?
Like in a pool?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, like,
What?
yeah.
No.
Quentin said he did not like it.
Getting on the boat?
Yeah.
What kind of
But-
boat was it?
It was like my dad's boat.
What does that mean?
Have you not seen my dad's boat?
I don't know.
It's like it's not like huge, but it's not like small.
Quentin would like a pontoon.
Quentin would like a
Quentin would
pontoon
have fun on a
'cause
pontoon.
it's more stable.
It's not just more stable. It's like a little house. Like it's a
Yeah.
little
And
place.
you can actually walk on it without like the boat like dipping down the water.
Exactly. Like especially if you get like a big baller pontoon.
Yeah.
Dude, some of those big baller pontoons is straight up a
You
little house
should've-
on the water.
You should have like come with us this last summer because when we rented one, it was great.
I didn't even know. Man, you say that like I said no. Like I
You
don't.
did say no. You
I'm-
were doing something.
I
with
might
Mike
have.
on Saturday.
I might have. Well, if it was only a 1-day thing. See, I don't even want to go to like a 1-day boat thing.
Well, see, there you go.
I'm a nerd.
I
like.
think you said the same
I like
thing,
camping.
and it pissed all of us off because you were like, "Why doesn't he just like spend time with us? We love him."
Well, man, it's 1 day. Like
Well, it wasn't really one
Let's
day.
all go-
We
let's all
camped
go-
out the night before and then went. Like we all slept in tents and stuff.
well, see, I have no recollection.
Maybe
mean-
we did it on a day you had to work and then just coming the next morning.
You're probably hanging out with someone I didn't like. That might have been part of it too.
No, it was a big. It was
don't know.
Matt. It was.
I
Chris.
hate Matt. Hate Chris. I'm kidding, guys. I love both of you.
No,
If you
it
ever
was
see
Matt,
this.
Chris, Juan, Kayla, Parker. This is before you were dating the other Kayla. I don't think the other Kayla even came.
Was it before July?
Yeah, it was like in June.
Then that's probably.
And then we went to Applebee's or 521. We went to 521 barbecue after
The one on Main Street,
Yeah.
or
because we came all the
Really?
way back from because
that's a big
we
crowd.
we fucked up. And it was like 9 of us that went because Nick I think went too. It was look I can't recall everybody off the top of my head. Isaiah went. Yeah. Anyways,
Love you,
so
Chris. Not
we
you.
we came all the way back and we fucked up because what we should have done is we should have done like the overnight rental instead of just like the whatever time the marina opens to whatever time it closes.
Yeah,
rental.
if you get put on a like same day time
Yeah.
restraint, you're screwed because
But
you make the worst plans.
$50 more than what we had.
Only $50.
Well, I mean,
You rich motherfucker.
no.
Money means nothing.
Well,
to
I
Creighton.
mean, we all split it, and so there was.
Oh
like,
well, then
there was
yeah, if
like,
it's 10 people. Okay, yeah, that's
there
no
was
money.
yeah, that was
it's like $5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and I want to do a similar thing this summer, but like I want to split it between, like I said, 10 of us again. Because like the overnight rental for a boat back then was only like $250
We should
or
just
for
buy a
three-
big
300
boat. We should
altogether.
we should all together put money in and get like a fucking stupid, like a silly boat, like a big baller pontoon, like one that has a bathroom, like like a dank pontoon boat.
I mean, we had fun on the one we went on. Like the one we went on wasn't like crazy big or anything.
yeah, but that
for a
was the one
pontoon.
time you went on it and you rented it. If we owned it, we could do it whenever we want.
I mean, yeah,
We could go do a podcast from the fucking lake.
We could do that now.
I mean, on the lake.
We can do that now.
How?
My dad has a boat. We have a dock. Like, what are you talking about?
I don't know. It's not what I mean. Not on his boat. I mean a pontoon, like a big, comfortable. We could have a setup. We could have a pontoon set up for the podcast. Like that could be a place that we regularly do the podcast. Kayak stream. Don't
Ooh,
you
kayak
fucking tempt me. So I just need to get like a good phone here in the next couple
could
of
bring
years,
my
and then we could
canoe.
do that. You can stream right from your like smartphone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like we could.
From my smartphone?
Maybe not yours. Yours might not be up to date, but maybe potentially.
Hmm.
What I'm saying is we could totally do a kayak stream.
Yeah.
Like just have like a
What
waterproof
would we
case.
talk about?
Nothing.
Just be sitting there on the kayak.
I'm riding on a dolphin doing flips and shit. And shit. The dolphin's splashing, getting everybody all wet. But this ain't SeaWorld. This is real as it gets. I'm on a boat. Oh, it's the okay. I'm on a boat. I forgot the lyrics. I forgot those lyrics
That's-
altogether.
It's so good.
Sounds lit. I'm coming, dude. Ace, head over. We'll do it.
Yes.
How was y'all's Easter?
I worked.
I went to work. Nothing happened. I came home and moved bricks. I'm not a big Easter person. Easter's a silly holiday to me. Like I get the whole religious aspect, but like, who the fuck's this rabbit? Why is there a rabbit laying eggs for Jesus? Like, what we find the eggs? Like, I just don't. Jesus is in the eggs? You're telling me? Hold on. You're telling me Jesus is in the eggs? He is risen. Yeah, no, I get that. My uncle texted me, but you're saying that the eggs. What? Yeah, we have a big family group text, and my grandmother sent like a happy Easter, and my uncle went, "He is risen." So like, tell me the significance of.
Imagine if you text back, who?
Tell me the significance of a rabbit laying eggs for Jesus. I don't get it. I've never
Maybe it's a
understood.
metaphor for anal. Like, you know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
So like,
Why?
Does
why
the
would-
rabbit's got to be laying eggs out of his ass?
Why would he do that? It's a first of all, out of your ass. You don't lay eggs out of your ass.
I mean, I don't know. Chickens, their holes are like it all comes from the same place. They poop and pee out of the same hole, and they lay eggs out of the same hole too. Not the male chickens, obviously, but the female ones.
First of all,
Look it up. It's the anatomy of a chicken.
it's the same hole. It's not the same place.
All the same hole.
It's like a Creighton.
So, like, if we
I got asked to use Roundup as spermicide. Cat, I saw it. I'm
So
not
if-
ignoring
if
you.
we-
We're just talking about a lot of
if
stuff.
we
You don't have to
apply
keep
this
mentioning it. I was
logic-
gonna bring it up.
you
I
have to
promise.
remember, Kat, we haven't seen each other all weekend. But if you apply this logic to a bunny, it's not hard to see.
What, the
What-
chicken ass piss logic?
The hole is all the same.
The hole is all the same. First of all, with a
I'm
bunny,
just-
it's
I'm just
not.
saying, I've never seen a dick on a bunny.
First of all,
Not
yes, you
that I
have.
want to.
Oh my god. Lord feedback. Couldn't sleep, and I come in here, and you guys are talking about eggs in your ass? What the fuck?
No, eggs in a bunny's
Hi, Lord
ass.
feedback. Does your name imply you like feet? His name, I'm not gonna. Actually, I don't know if who the flying fuck is Lord feedback. First of all,
Oh, hey.
feedback is not a feet thing. That is to do with his name. As all I'll say. Also, his name is Lord feedback because he is literally a lord in real life,
I did something amazing.
like in Scotland.
I called out of work Saturday
Okay.
because of my foot and it being hurting.
Okay.
And like I
You
went.
got fired.
No, I went
Shit.
and fished with my dad and my sister all day. So that was pretty fun. That's what. Well, I guess that was like really my Easter because
Yeah.
like that was the day before Easter. But can't tow.
The Lord of the ladies, you know what I mean? Oh, Creighton can't tow.
I probably could with the other foot.
Yeah, me still got a whole foot.
Yeah, I
You
still
could
got
tow-
a whole
you
other
could tow
foot.
somebody
I could
right in the,
totally
uh,
tow somebody.
You could imagine being as old as you and and only being in this degenerate stream that is on in the middle of the night. That's crazy. I don't know who to. I don't know if I should be feeling bad for Chris or mad at myself, or like I feel like that was towards all of us. Totally. Aha. Aha. No, we didn't fuck because we drove into a river. Yeah, you know what? Hold on.
Yeah, let's back up.
Let's back up, Cat. Now you know what?
I
Here,
fell into a lake.
Let me
but
go back
you
up
almost
to what
drove
you
into
said.
a river.
What did you say up
So
here?
let's
You
just
said
only-
I went on a date. I got driven into a fucking river. He asked to have sex and use Roundup as spermicide. I found out my mom lied about her name. My life is so fucking confusing.
Whoa, hold on. There's a lot to unpack.
Yeah,
there.
it's a few things.
First,
At least
first of all,
there's like
Roundup as spermicide?
Yeah,
Was he
Roundup.
just
You know,
gonna
poison.
Is he just gonna he's gonna finish in you and just be like, all right, hold still, and then you know what I mean? Like as he's like, got to get on the cracks and stuff. Don't want any weeds growing in there.
I would just use the nozzle and you know.
Well,
never mind.
I was about to say, is he insert like what is the application?
What was his
or is he
idea about
spraying
this?
it on himself first and then going like, all right, I got to put this in you.
Did you drive it in there just to avoid having sex? You know what? I'll have a lot of respect for you if you did, Cat.
Like,
Part of me
and,
like.
And I
thinks
have a
that's
question:
good
does he
idea.
just have that standing by? Did you actually fuck? Like, how do you know that
I
that's?
wasn't driving.
How do you know that that's what he was going to use as spermicide, or did it just come up naturally in conversation, like whenever he
Was
asked
he
to have sex?
Were you like, do you have any spermicide? And he was like, yeah, Roundup.
or like, did he ask to have sex? And he's like, I don't know. You almost drove me into a river. Like, what do you
We
got?
went-
Spermicide.
we went
And that
to
was the deal
Walmart.
breaker.
We went to Walmart. He said he needed Roundup. I was like, why? He said, in case we bang.
Wow.
That's incredible.
I gotta say, that's a bold man.
How old is he? How old is he? What's he look like?
When are you guys getting married?
Yeah, like he's 21.
He
That
took you
explains,
to Walmart on the date, though.
that explains a lot. What? That's not.
I mean,
depending.
look,
Around
depending
here,
on the
that would be hyper romantic.
Yeah, but
Walmart's basically the nicest place. around.
Kat sounds like she lives near stuff. He could have taken you to a Target or like.
Does Walmart not sell condoms? First of all, they do. How?
Yeah, why is
what-
a condom not the first option? Why is,
Spermicide. I mean,
and
that's
why
the-
would you take a girl that you're like on your first date with there to be like, hey, if we bang, I'm getting this stuff. Like that's
And
just the
Roundup.
implication of you guys banging is already putting a lot of pressure on you.
Walmart reminds me of depression. Same here. We went to Walmart. Went to a Buddhist statue, and drove into a river. Why?
Why
Look,
the
how
Buddha
much? How
statue?
much is Roundup? A box of like 16 condoms is like $7 at
Are
Walmart
you
or
sure
something.
he wasn't lying to you? Like he had some lawn care work to do the next day.
Yeah,
He's like,
like-
well, I'm just gonna knock these two things out together and just like tell her it's one. Because like, look,
I don't know what y'all are talking about, but yeah, depression.
I've made jokes like
Clint, we
that
love you.
before. You've made
We're
jokes like
loved.
that before. Like I could very easily see somebody who didn't like know me, like thinking that I actually did some of the crazy shit that like I say that I do.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
but not on a date. You don't
I mean,
say.
I've said some pretty crazy stuff.
Look,
on a date.
yeah, if you say stuff like but you say it and it's like, I would hope, obviously a joke. Like I've said some crazy shit, but like, like I
He was
felt
being-
like
How do you know though? Like, did he use it? Did he just
also sending you guys pics now of him. I gotta see. Usually I would be like, Cat, I
Doesn't
don't
he
want to
have-
see it, but
bet he
I
has
gotta see what
glasses.
this guy
He
looks
like he's got. I bet he has glasses.
Update on my life, still doing nothing, but I've started making roller coasters on a video game. Why did I say YouTube? On a video game, so Pog
I was about to say, where
Flint, I love you.
Where is? Do you see the video or the?
Cat is
YouTube.
either a great storyteller or chooses to go on dates with absolute idiots. Okay, let me see this. I need to
So,
know.
like, I have a question. Why the Buddha statue? Was that just like the first stop on the way to Walmart, or do you guys just pass one on the way to your Walmart? Like, what's the story? With
Oh my God.
Does he look like he uses Roundup on his penis? Or
He
on his
looks like he
vagina?
puts it on his butt just for fun.
Hold
This
on.
guy looks strange. What the hell? Yeah, this is not a
So fucking lame. I gotta be up early. You gotta be up early, Cat. What the fuck?
This guy looks. I don't like to be the guy that judges how people look, but after the story, I
Oh
get
my
what
God.
he looks the way I assumed. Kind of, he looks kind of like I was expecting that kind of look.
I'm more worried about you, Cat, than him.
In looks? What do you what do you
Well,
mean?
Just like so far, these guys haven't been winners, and they
Oh,
all
like
look.
none of, and it's been so many. We've known you like 2.5
Yeah,
weeks,
and
you've
and
you've
they
been on, like,
they
8
all
dates
look
with
like they
crazy
could be
people.
serial killers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that guy looks like he's like about to shoot up a school.
Yeah. The Roundup night might have been for you, but not in the way that you think. He was trying to keep weeds off your corpse.
Yeah, he's gonna bury you, and then
Frat boy found your address. Are you just like posting shit like all
Cat.
the time? Cat, you live a dangerous life.
you should not post as much stuff about you on other social
You really
medias. I
should.
feel like
We already know too much, and we don't even know you. Not really.
we know you conversationally,
Yeah.
sort of
know you-
conversationally.
Like Charlie would say that he would say hi to you in a grocery store, and I would say that we would.
No, I'd
probably
hang out.
We'd
I-
pound it out in a grocery store, like
You and me?
fist, no fist bump.
Oh,
me and her
okay.
would fist bump. in the
you and me
grocery
would like
store.
pound though. We'd
And-
like bang.
Yeah, and
Like
then
in the paper towel
we
section,
would
we
go
build a
hang
little
out
wall.
at the
right?
GameStop across
Hey, I
the
need this.
street.
I need this.
Oh,
Like we
okay.
build a wall on the paper towels. Okay.
Yeah.
I
And
needed
then-
that like eye to
But
eye.
see, if I saw Cat
Need you to
Walmart,
tell me
we'd
that.
pound it, and then we'd go over across the street to GameStop, and then maybe go to Chick-fil-A. But I would never know where she lives or go over to her house. We're just not there yet. We'll shake hands after we part ways, and then it's off to good. We're not on the hugging level yet, Cat. But, give it time. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Flint, you're not a loser. Okay, I've talked
Yeah,
to you.
Flint.
You're
what the
incredibly
fuck?
intelligent.
Why are you calling yourself a loser? I ought to beat you up.
Well,
for
you think
calling
you're a
my
loser
buddy
just
Flint.
'cause you watch hot anime boys or girls you don't even care be sexy on VR chat? You're part of the future, bro. What are you
That's
talking
okay,
about?
I don't hug people. All right, well, there you go. See, it all works out. I swerved. This
Flint, I will
kid's
literally
hug when
kiss
I got home. Oh, he tried to hug you. Oh.
And you swerved the hug?
You not only did you tell him no to sex, but you swerved the hug.
That's that. He tried to fuck. Well,
He tried to fuck and hug at the same time?
then he tried to kiss.
Oh, this man's just
Then he
going-
tried to hug. Man, you just deflected. He went the wrong order.
Yeah.
You're supposed to first date, give a hug. If
I
it goes great and it's very obvious, go for the kiss at the end.
I don't think I'd ever fuck on a first date.
Not if it was a first date that you intended to be potentially a romantic relationship. Yeah.
Yeah. That and also there's just a lot that I feel like you need to know about somebody beforehand. You know what I mean?
No.
I wouldn't want to bang and then be yeah, I have this, and this, and.
Oh well, yeah. You ask all that up front. I feel
Do
like.
you? I mean,
if it's getting serious, if you're hooking up and it's okay, we're definitely going that direction. That's when you're like, hey, listen, I hate to be that guy, but I gotta ask.
hey, I got this PSA I want to show you about telling people if you have some kind of sexually transmitted disease or STD, as they like to call.
I haven't been. I haven't had sex in over a year. I'm down bad at the moment. All I do is resort to VR chat. I need help. Flint, it's
Flint,
okay.
that's okay. Everybody goes through their drive spell, you know.
It's fine, dude. Well, Pamela Anderson isn't a bad date.
Pamela Anderson.
Henderson. See, I thought he did it, so I said Anderson.
So was this guy in the
but I
hands?
get it now.
It sounds like he wanted to do a lot of touching.
Flint, I don't think that's not a hand thing. That's just a horny thing. Flint, if you want an easy hookup, I got you. It's this kid I went on a date with.
I love how you keep saying kid though, because aren't you guys like the same age?
I'm just trying to keep up my grandparents' healthy.
Yeah,
I understand.
Either way.
He's fucking weird. That guy was weird.
I mean, look, this is pretty on par for
Healthy.
you though, Kat. Like, you know, so far the most normal guy has been the frat guy, and even then
You
it
need
was
to
kind of
you
weird.
need to date like a little above your age.
Either that or just not date at all.
Keeps life interesting. Sure, I guess. Life's interesting anyway, though.
Just take a break. Like, you know, take like a year long
Read about
break.
octopuses. They're crazy. They're
There
awesome.
you
Like there's some
go.
crazy shit.
Drink
and-
you some coffee, watch the Shirts Off podcast, you know?
yeah, watch Game of Thrones again. Like
Don't
just-
watch episode 3. It's just not worth it. I mean, it's okay.
It's a great podcast. You
It's
should watch that
okay
one
if you
too.
want something to fall asleep to, but like, you know.
I'm not gay, but if it's in VR, it's not gay. Okay. Keeps life interesting. Wait, I can send you guys a video. What?
You
Wait.
sent us videos.
You sent us videos of the guy already.
Yeah. Are you talking about more knee videos? I said that to her over this weekend, and she like died because she was talking about like something on her story. She was talking about something on her story about going to McDonald's and like being like a fat kid or something like that. And I was like, oh, it's gonna go right to them knees. And I sent like one of those faces like, oh yeah.
God damn it, Creighton. Not an even better video. 2031
Of him?
Netflix. How Cat Minecrafter died. It's gonna be like that. The fucking How to Make a Murderer.
I hope the guy who does your documentary is the same guy who did Tiger King, because like that was a pretty awesome documentary.
of him trying to open his trunk. I'll totally hook up with a femboy in VR chat.
I was wondering this
Okay,
whole
Flip.
time what kind of car he drives
Oh,
because
man.
like the dash looked weird. Let's see what kind of car this is.
Oh, did she send it?
Yeah. Okay. I think it's a Honda Civic or a Honda Accord. Why is there a bag? What is happening? You know, like, I get that you didn't have a good time, but like this video makes it like you had a good time. So like, which is it, Kat? Oh, it's a Honda Accord.
This guy he just seems weird to me. I don't know. Okay, word of the day time before I go to bed. Okay, hold on. Let me hit
Either
you with
that
the
or
weather.
you're just very nice.
Listen, guys. The weather in Barnwell County, South Carolina. That's where my great-grandmother lives.
Oh, it's a Buick.
I go there every year, all the time. Barnwell County.
Nice.
That's my
South Carolina?
Yeah, it's here. It's close to Georgia.
Barnwell?
Barnwell.
Barnwell.
Barnwell County.
South Carolina?
Yes.
Barnwell.
3 times. Stop it. The weather in Barnwell County, South Carolina, where my great-grandmother lives, is 59 degrees Fahrenheit. It's partly cloudy. The precipitation is a whopping 0%. And the humidity is 55%. The wind is 0 miles.
Where are you sure that's in South Carolina?
What?
You said 0.
No,
Zero.
55% humidity,
Oh, okay.
0 wind.
Oh, okay.
Precipitation was 0.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Have we been in a kind of a dry spell here lately too? I mean,
It
physically.
rained 4 days in a
Did
row
it
last
really?
week.
Oh, okay.
Are you fucking high? It's still wet in our
I
backyard.
meant like as in like, man, it hasn't rained in like 4 days, so we're good.
Anyway, welcome to the Shirts Off Podcast, Creighton.
Welcome.
What's your word of the day, dude? Do you have it
Oh,
up?
I didn't have it up. I also
You
need to
who
do,
are-
do the number too.
My great-grandma turned 100 this year, but doesn't live in Barnold County, so sadly we're not related.
What?
Well, mine's 90. Mine turns 91 this year, I think. It's been 41 minutes, and you haven't done the weather. What the fuck? I need to keep y'all in check. Well, actually, 40 kind of has become our our gauge. We usually wait until around 40 now. But I don't know. That's just kind of what's been going on lately.
The 186 is a legendary 6-cylinder Holland engine. L6 that was first used in the Holland HR series. It has a piston displacement on a 186 cubic inches or 3048 cc. So there you go. That's your number for 186. You want to know more? I'll click on the link. Hold on, I got you.
I don't want to know more. I'll be
you
okay.
seem like you want to know more.
I don't care
you
at all.
want pictures.
Give me the word of the day.
Okay.
You salamander. My great grandmother is dead. Oh, that's nice.
I think mine is too. Yeah, mine's dead.
Mine. How many of mine are alive? I think I only have one left.
I got 2 left.
I've got one great grandmother left.
Oh.
You have 2 great
I know I have
grandmothers left.
2 grandmothers left.
Oh, okay.
That's all I
Talking
think
about
I
great
have.
grandmother. Do you have a great grandmother? That's
No,
alive?
No.
No.
I don't think. No.
This podcast doesn't have an order. You'll need your flint back. Sorry. Okay. I have a mom left.
Today's
Yeah.
word of the day is boner jams. Do you want to know what that is? Just
I guess.
guess it. See what it is.
No.
Music.
How dare you?
It's music that's so good it could elicit sexual arousal. The new We Came as Romans album is chock full of boner jams.
Yeah, they came all right. They came as Romans. My great grandma died in a fire.
Oh,
Holy shit. How old was she?
I didn't have that happen.
I have a great grandma, 2 grandmas, and a grandpa. I've heard of boner jams. Pretty amazing at my old age. So, like, Usher's nice and slow.
No, I mean, I agree. Like, I think it's one of those things that's crazy and kind of is like why, like, I kind of want to have kids at a younger age is because, like, at some point, your grandparents are going to be like their great grandparents, you know?
Her great grandma died when she was 20.
Damn, I'm sorry.
So damn, like she must have not, like your grandmother must have not even like known her mom then. Or great grandfather or your grandfather. Whoever the child was.
Yeah, the child.
Okay, good night, friends and foes. Wait, who are your foes? Been like 1 year. Damn, that's horrible. I hate that. I hate stuff like that.
But like,
sad.
look at it this way though. Like,
No,
there's
it's
no
not.
good. There's no good
Good
way to
night,
look
Chris.
at this.
Look at it this way. It's there's no good way.
Did your grandpa remarry? 'Cause I guess he got that. You wouldn't have more grandparents.
Creighton,
Yeah.
I had a dream.
What was your dream?
In my dream.
I got to get up to get coffee, so don't pause anymore.
Okay, get your coffee. In my dream, you and me and Quentin and my brother and my sister and Paul from Learn TV were all taking a class at the college here, and our teacher was John Mulaney. And John Mulaney was teaching us 8th grade science. Because 8th grade science is all he's qualified to teach in the context of the dream. And he's aware that he's John Mulaney teaching 8th grade science. And we're all aware that he's 8th grade, or that he's John Mulaney teaching 8th grade science. And all of us think it's a ridiculous situation. And the whole time, we're like, why are you here? And he's like, I don't know. It was so meta. The dream was the most meta dream I've ever had.
But see, I like 8th grade science.
Creighton, you are taking these stories and these dreams to the wrong direction of conversation.
I had fun
John
with it.
Mulaney was our teacher.
We got to watch Mythbusters in 8th grade science.
Lucky you.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, well, I guess you just didn't have a good 8th grade then.
I had a great 8th grade. Just didn't do that.
It added a certain level of it. We got to watch them just smash cars into buildings and learn about force and physics.
Okay, today kids we're going to learn how to get sent to rehab for cocaine. That's what he's doing right now.
Is he really?
He's in rehab right now, yeah.
Well, you could tell, like, in his last couple.
No, she was
comedy
orphaned
specials.
'cause her dad was a pussy. Oh shit. Also, a good thing is because she was alive. I'm alive now. Well, yeah, My great grandfather, on my
Was it your dad?
grandfather's side, Jack just resubbed for 4 months. Chupapi Munano, I think is how you say that.
Oh, that's you
And
don't
I
wanna
agree,
say
I
that.
think. No?
No.
What's that say?
You don't want to know.
What's that say, Jack?
I can't say it on stream.
Really?
No.
Oh, I said a bad thing?
I don't know if you said it. Like, the way you said it might not have been the bad thing, but I've seen that written many times.
What's that say, Jack? Why today? Why is there double audio for the subs? I don't know. I'm hearing it too.
Oh, wait, you're hearing double. Oh.
Double audio. I'm not sure.
Scuba Steve.
I'm sorry I'm late. Hope I didn't miss any good stuff.
We were talking about you at the beginning of the stream.
We were.
Yeah.
You missed my story about Roundup as spermicide? Yeah, that was a.
Well, yeah, so the
story.
Roundup
I don't
part,
know. Caleb
like,
says it at
look,
work.
look,
Well, I hope I
need-
didn't say a bad
I need more
thing.
information about. Caleb says it. Oh, you definitely shouldn't say that then.
Okay,
but,
I'll stop saying it.
But look, so the Roundup thing. How did that come up? Like, I know you said you guys.
She told
walked-
him.
No, no,
she
no,
told us.
No. But like, so he just walks into Walmart and is like, "I'm gonna like get this Roundup, so in case we bang, I can use it as spermicide." Why not just get either like you said, condoms, or just spermicide? Like, is there?
How
like,
do you even use sperm? I've never
I
even
don't know.
seen
I've
it.
never
I don't-
used it. I don't like I don't need to.
Is that like just in case? I guess that's like if you don't want to use a condom, the girl just you squirt it up there.
I guess.
I don't know. Condoms aren't as good for him apparently. He he must not be able to wear any of them. They
This
must.
man is an anti-masker. Aren't you an anti-masker though, Cat?
The dick must be too small or way too big. It's
like,
one or
I
the
can
other.
understand because like I'll either use a condom or I'll just like rely on my skills to just like pull out because
Mm-hmm.
like I'm pretty good at pulling out.
Okay.
I haven't had any problems so far.
Okay.
That's what like 5-0 or something like that.
I don't think he's had sex recently. Like ever or
Are you
recently?
sure like recently? Because this man like I feel like he doesn't understand how Roundup works.
I feel like he doesn't understand what
Has
spermicide
he
is.
used Roundup.
Roundup
on
is
somebody?
poison.
He's like
That's what. That's what I'm most scared of. It's
Yeah.
like, has he had sex with someone else, and did he use Roundup
Or
as
was he
spermicide?
just trying to like sound cool because he was like, oh man, like I'm with Kat and she's probably like got 50 dudes on the call right now or whatever, and I got to be like the one dude who stands out. So I'm going to talk about using Roundup as spermicide
If that's his way of wanting to stand out,
because he might be a fan of the.
I feel like
he might
he's
be a fan of the podcast and might want to get featured. You know what I mean?
right.
It's
Right.
because we're famous.
Gotta stand out. That's all I can think about when you said that.
Or
Powerline.
Roundup.
Do I have my Powerline hat? Where's
I
my
g-
Powerline
I
hat?
got to round up this pussy.
Creighton.
That's a good question though. Do you spray spermicide on that, or do you spray spermicide on yourself? Because I've never used it at all.
Yeah.
So I have,
Somebody
like, no
explain that
idea.
to us nerds.
Yeah. Do you? You haven't used it, have you? No. Oh, okay. We'll see. There you go. I do have like 50 bitches on call. That's what Kat said. Kat said that. Sorry, Charlie's getting a water or something. Oh no, he's getting a hat. My bad. I don't know why I thought he was just dumping waters out of a bag onto his floor to pick out the perfect one. What about your dude? You know it'd be awesome if you had a Rocket Power hat. You remember Rocket Power?
Yeah.
Rocket Power is amazing.
have a Rocket Power hat actually.
Oh, I'm mad now
Those
because
hats
I
are
feel like
awesome.
you're just bringing it up because I brought it up.
You gotta stand out. Look, guys, it's Prince Michael Jackson.
I fucking love you guys. My day went from 1,000 to a solid 15, a negative 1,000 to a solid 15 out of 10. Wait, what did we do? What did I say? Are we talking about rounding up?
How do you use spermicide?
Yeah,
answer
no, but
us.
you haven't answered that question at all.
Hey,
Hey,
guys.
Trey.
Hey, Trey.
Do you know how to use spermicide?
Oh, I'm having a rough day today. What's wrong, dude? Everything good?
I don't get how to use
I guess I'm looking this up.
Yeah,
I'm-
Google it.
this
What
is
does it
weird.
look like? What kind of bottle does it come in? You know, that kind of
How
stuff.
do
Is there
you
brands?
use?
There's got to be brands.
There's
right?
gotta be.
Right? Like Magnum has one. or
Insert the
Trojan.
spermicide deep into the vagina just before intercourse. Wait about 10 to 15 minutes after you insert spermicide into your vagina before having sex. Insert
So it
spermicide
goes
no
on-
more than 30 to 60 minutes before having intercourse.
So it goes on before.
Man, you got see. That's just a lot of timing. My ex just
Yeah.
cheated on me with a little person. Trey, I'm sorry.
Trey, there's. Look, I'm
Trey,
sorry.
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Why'd you word it like that?
Look, this is too much. This is too much. I meant on the end.
Trey.
Trey,
I'm sorry. I mean it.
Look,
I mean
Trey.
it. I mean it.
you can't just come in here and say stuff like that when we've already been talking about what we've been talking
I'm
about.
joking. Trey,
We
how
were
dare
talking
you?
about putting Roundup inside a vagina earlier, and you're just like, "Oh, my ex cheated on me with a little person." look, I just
I
have.
just went through so many fucking emotions, bro. I tried so hard not to smile and laugh. I couldn't handle it. My ex cheated on me with a little, like, you know how hard it is to read that and not react?
Look, from now on, at every funeral we go to, Charlie, I'm going to open up with that, and then that way it'll make you laugh in the audience. Anything serious we ever have to go to, I'm just going to remind you of this phrase.
Oh, my God.
You
Remember
could be
that
like-
time Trace girlfriend cheated on him with a little person? Are you actually having a rough day?
Yeah, like, what's going on?
Are you okay? Insert this from. Okay, you read the same thing we did.
Yeah.
I can't tell if that's a joke.
I mean, I could see Kat also telling a story like that. Like,
Yeah.
I was dating this guy, he turned out to be a little person. I didn't know until, like, he come to pick me up.
Like Danny DeVito in Taxi back in the day. Like they didn't know that was like that he was short. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It goes on the outside of the vajayjay. I mean inside. Charlie, I
what
like
happens
the look.
if you put
Thank
it on the inside and the outside? And do you have to wash it out after? Like, what's happening here? Who puts it on? Is it the guy or the girl?
I don't think it matters.
Does-
It's like a
does-
condom. It's like they
What
work.
does
It
look-
works.
Did
It
you
works
see
both.
pictures of
It's
it?
just
Is
a
it like
bottle.
a bottle?
It looks like one of. It
Is
look.
it an insertable bottle, or is like how does this work? Like, do you just like spread it apart and then spray, or like how's
it's
it
like
going?
it looks like a bottle like this, but bigger. Like it's just like a. It's like a squeeze bottle. You squeeze it. Yeah, you squeeze it. Anyway. No, haha, my day is pretty good. Trey, how dare you?
Yeah, that's
You guys
all
felt bad,
concerned.
but we're laughing anyway.
Well,
Thank you,
see,
Trey.
That's
That
how you
was-
know we got your back. Maybe he thinks Roundup is spermicide is what? He did say babies are weeds. I made that joke earlier, so I feel like he's still stealing from me, even though this story happened before I made the joke.
Okay. I mean, if you don't want no babies, rub your whole body down in it. You gotta be sure. I mean, I don't know about that. I don't think
I mean,
that's
I guess there's other.
I don't think
there's
that's how that
worse
works.
stuff you could rub your body down on, or whatever.
with, you mean?
Or rub your body down with.
Big sad I missed start of the stream. It's okay.
Yeah,
it was
it was
it's
alright.
it's only been an hour. Like we started late. We started
we
at
did.
like
we started
at like,
we started kind of late
12:45.
because Charlie was finishing.
Oh
Uncharted
yeah,
4.
me and my friend who Flip just wanted to say I also keep Cheez-Its on my desk. You're damn right. Let me put that in
So
the camera.
like,
Hey Flip, how's it going?
I
Kiss
just-
Paul right on the lips, but
like,
tell him it's me. Tell him to think of me when
Can we
he's
back
doing.
up for a second? Like the
I love you,
Roundup
Paul.
thing. I'm sorry, I keep getting hung up on this. But
Yeah,
like,
I'm sure you do.
like
you keep
the,
talking.
The
about it.
Roundup thing, like, where did he get that from? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is that a thing? Is that like a urban legend or some kind of shit?
I've
like,
never
you know what
heard
I mean?
it.
Like, I've never heard of it either. But I also like
I don't. Trey.
before I was dating Kristen, I had never heard of spermicide either. But then like I was like, okay, well that makes sense that it's a thing.
Yeah, I saw the only time in my life that I've ever seen anything about it was an episode of Family Guy when Lois and Peter were trying to ruin the hot couple in town because they were like super in shape and didn't want kids. And
Yeah.
they snuck into their home and poked holes in all their condoms and like put marshmallow stuff in the spermicide. They replaced it with like liquid the like marshmallow cream stuff.
Yeah.
You guys watch? I've seen them. I don't like them.
What's that?
The Nelk Boys, they're just like vloggers or
Oh,
something on
okay.
YouTube.
That's weird. You don't normally dislike vloggers.
Yeah, I do. I really only watch two. I don't like. There's a lot of vloggers. Vloggers take up such a big portion of YouTube.
I just don't
a
like
lot of
vloggers,
vloggers are
period,
bad.
because it's just like every time I'm watching them, and I get the point is you're watching them for them to talk about their life and what they're doing,
That's what we do.
but it just seems so boring.
Really?
Yeah,
Sometimes
to
they're
me.
funny. Like
Like
the only ones I watch
even
are
the
like
ones that
crazy
you-
people. I
even
like
the
Danny
ones-
Duncan. I like David Dobrik.
even the ones you've shown me,
Wow.
there are like ones that I somewhat enjoy. Like there's just a good portion of it that I'm just like. Okay,
The thing I like about David's-
let's wrap it up. You know.
Yeah, the thing that's good about David Dobrik's is how short they are, and the thing that's
Yeah.
good about Danny Duncan's is they're only once
The
every
most-
week or two. So like they're like 15 minutes, but they're like 15 minutes of like it's a
Ev-
bunch of
yeah.
action. It's like nonstop from the beginning.
The most that I got into one is whenever you were watching the Danny Duncan one and like
Oh,
the
dude, they're
whole fight
so-
with the woman happened.
They're so
and even
funny.
that I was like, I feel like I'm just watching reality TV. You know what I mean?
And that's the most reality TV that he's ever gotten was that
Yeah.
episode. Like, and it was kind of fun. It was funny just because the situation
It
was
was
so
funny,
crazy.
but at the same time, I'm just like,
Like yesterday, he did one where they get an airbag and they blow shit up with airbags. Like they get the capsule for an airbag and they put like a trash can on it. It shoots like 40 feet in
Oh,
the
that
air.
reminds me. I need to hook my airbag up in my Lincoln.
They get one of their friends to sit on an airbag on the side of a bridge, and they shoot him off the bridge with in the airbag into the river. It fails, and he lands on the side of the bridge, and it hurts him.
Did it? For real?
Yeah. They
Is he
blow
okay?
up. He's okay. He's a little person.
How far did he fall?
Like a foot. It wasn't that bad.
Oh,
But then he fell into the river. He hit the side of the bridge and then fell in the river. He hurt his side pretty
well,
bad.
how far did he fall off the bridge? Like how far high?
Oh,
was
like
he?
20 feet.
Oh my
20 or
God!
25. It
Is
was-
he? Are you sure he's okay?
He was walking after.
What the fuck?
They're crazy, bro. That crew is crazy. He does some like straight up illegal shit on camera all the time. Like just like break like him and his buddies. He spent 20 grand on like police cars, like out of commission ones, and he put like Danny Duncan 69 junior deputy on all of them, and him and his friends went out on the streets and like they just wrecked each other. They would just drive side by side and fucking ram into each other and try and get the other ones to wreck on the middle of the road. It's crazy, bro. He's crazy. They are famous for prank videos. The Nelk Boys, yeah, I've seen. I don't like them. I
You
don't
don't
like.
like
I
the
don't
prank
like their
videos?
pranks. They're not. They're
Why?
not that good. I like Big Doss's prank videos. They're funny and they're like innocent. You know what I mean? Like he's not doing anything. The Nelk Boys seem like they do some crazy shit. He also told me we could get ice cream. Main reason I went on a date, and he said ice cream is come on ice. Yeah, that's a weird human being right there.
I mean, there is cream in the name, so I guess it is kind of asking for it. But
no,
like-
that's not. No, that's
it's-
you.
No,
that's just
no,
you
look, hear me
putting
out. Every
two
time I
and
see
four together.
cream, I'm automatically think of like, oh man, like this is a sex joke somehow. And then my brain immediately goes to work on like how I can make this a thing. And sometimes it works out, and sometimes it doesn't. You know, but that's the life that you live.
So when I say
when you're trying to
kombucha,
cream your dreams.
kombucha. When I say that,
No, see, it doesn't
First
work
thing
like
you
that,
hear
'cause
is
it already
cum.
has cum in it.
that's
But cream implies cum. Or creme. Like Krispy Kreme.
they closed.
Not the one in Columbia.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We should go.
I know. That's what I was talking about, going tomorrow.
I might. I don't know. I have to talk to my grandma. And also, I've been up for fucking. I'm gonna be awake. So
No, just go to sleep after I leave.
I can't.
No, like you have to.
Listen, I physically won't be able
well,
to.
I'll just like come by and grab you anyway. I'll be like, look, we're going to Columbia.
Yeah, I was
Get
gonna
in
say the
car.
best thing to do would be like, when are you going?
I don't know. It's gonna be before lunchtime.
Popping a melatonin is not gonna work. Is it true that Charlie likes to yell at mice with his shirt off?
Yeah. He likes
Okay.
them to jump on and bite his nipples.
That's not true.
It's a sex thing.
That's no.
He says it's not a sex thing, but it is a sex
I don't like either. I don't like the idea of messing with my nipples during sex. I don't like that.
Do you remember Jason X, like that movie and all? Did you ever see that?
Jason X.
Yeah. Let me tell you about the plot of
Jason
this movie.
X.
So the movie opens, right? And Jason's been like captured by the government. They're holding him hostage. They've tried to like execute him like a bunch of times. Nothing works. And then like, he escapes because it's a Jason movie. So he escapes and then gets frozen like Captain America along with this other woman. And they wake up 1,000 years later
Holy shit.
and Earth is like dying, and like they get put on the spaceship to get taken
Jason
to Earth 2.
X.
Yeah, they get put on the spaceship to taken to Earth 2. And the spaceship is like a university, like some kind of college spaceship that has like a study going
It's on Netflix.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's really good.
19% Rotten Tomatoes, 4.4 on IMDb out of 10.
So this-
25% on
the
Metacritic.
let me get to the point of this though. So the whole point is this is like a study.
Oh, Jason Voorhees.
Yes.
It's a Jason. See, I didn't know that's what you meant.
Yeah,
I don't know what
meant
Jason
like
X is.
like Friday the 13th, Jason Voorhees.
Okay, that's silly.
So, anyways,
I have no interest
they
anymore.
they thaw him out, right?
Right.
And the professor's like, well, this guy's obviously dead. He'll never come back to life. And then, like, he comes back to life.
Then he
because,
just starts killing
Jason-
people in the future.
Yes. But, look, hear me out. The professor, like, is also banging one of his students to give her an A. And there's this whole
Oh
scene.
my god.
There's this whole
In the
se-
future, 1,000 years in the future.
And there's this whole
What is
scene.
life like?
There's this whole scene where she's, like, gripping his nipples with, like, one of those tonsil things or whatever that you see at cookouts to flip patties on the grill.
That so
And
hold
that's
on.
why I
all
brought
of this was to say that.
And that's why I brought it up. Anyways, Jason X is a pretty good movie. He burns up in the atmosphere at the end, but then his mask survives. So there's probably going to be a sequel at some point, but there never was.
Yeah, that movie's
But
it's
that's the
fucking
movie.
20 years old.
That's the movie me and you can make, Charlie. Jason X 2. Although the X is supposed to be like a 9 or a 10 in Roman numerals, so I guess Jason 11. Or Jason Goes to Hell, which was the build up to Freddy versus Jason. I know way too much about these movies too.
I hate you.
I just like them. I think they're fun. The later ones. The first couple ones are actually like pretty good and scary, but like the later ones are just silly, but they're fun. It's like Batman and Superman, World's Finest. It's just like fun for the sake of fun.
Have you seen hold on, let me double check the name so I don't mess it up.
Have I seen what? What is it?
My Octopus Teacher on Netflix.
No, but I saw like a thing that was a thing.
It's a documentary. A diver swims with an octopus that lives in a kelp forest off the coast of South Africa. That's all it says, and that's all I want to say. It is one of the most incredible documentaries I've ever watched.
Really?
Dude.
Does he learn from the octopus? And what does he learn?
So they become friends.
Yeah.
Like it's real. This is a true. It's a documentary. This isn't like a mockumentary. This is like a real. This dude is a filmmaker, and he used to live in South Africa, and he moves back, and he starts going free diving in this little kelp forest that's like pretty shallow, like 15, 20 feet deep, nothing insane. And he finds this octopus, and I don't want to say anymore. It's only an hour and 25 minutes.
That's a
dude,
lot of time for me.
It is. I laid down yesterday thinking, oh, it's like a nature documentary, like easy. I'll just go to sleep watching, because a lot, like at night sometimes if I'm not feeling like YouTube videos or whatever, I'll just put on like Planet Earth or something and just let David Attenborough sing me to sleep with his wonderful voice.
Yes.
So I put this thing on thinking, oh, it's another thing. Inside of 10 minutes, I'm hooked.
Really?
Dude.
You should do the same thing with Tiger King. I feel like you'd be hooked.
I don't.
No, I'm being serious.
I've tried. I don't. It's just so stupid to me.
It's very
I hate
stupid, but like there is like a actual like point to it in that it's pointing out this subculture that like.
No, I know.
If you
yeah,
know.
no, it's pretty self-evident the theme of Tiger King.
Well, I mean,
it's
I
not
guess,
hard to
but
figure out.
I feel like a lot of people think the theme is just like, hey, let's make fun of these people who are stupid.
No.
But like, there's also like the whole aspect of it, like that this is like a crazy subculture.
It's not even subculture; it's a sub-product of drugs.
Yeah, well,
a
that
crazy
too,
drug
but I
ring
mean,
and
like,
and just corrupt business ideas that someone decided to exploit that only he can exploit. It's not like there's 50 tiger poachers out, or not tiger farmers out there selling tigers everywhere. It's like he has that. He's the guy.
Yeah,
he
but
knows
I mean,
all the people.
There is though, like
I know, but they're all involved in his thing. Like he's involved in that world. It's not like
yes,
there's
but
not millions of
you
people
know what
doing
I mean? It is though. It's like a bunch
millions.
Of people.
You know how many tigers there are, Creighton?
Not millions, but like it's a lot.
I know it's a lot, but a lot
it's
is
like
relative.
A crazy amount. It's way more than you expect.
What? 50,000?
I mean, I think it's in the thousands.
Yeah, thousands is what I would expect.
I wish
there's a lot of people. That's not a lot of people.
detail about like who all does what, because I mean, there's a bunch of private collectors and stuff.
Do you know how many?
too.
There's almost 8 billion people. 1 million people. If there were 1 million people involved, that wouldn't be a lot. But
Yeah.
there's not. There's thousands of people involved at the most.
We should buy a tiger.
No, we shouldn't. What makes you think? How dare you?
Oh, you're
My
right.
Octopus
We
Teacher.
should get a liger.
My Octopus Teacher on Netflix. Watch it. It's fucking incredible.
It kind of sounded like you said my octopus T-shirt, not teacher.
Teacher.
Yeah.
Also, a 10-year-old called me sexy on my Minecraft server. Well, nice.
Well, 10-year-olds are picking up fast these days. You know?
They really are. I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's weird. You ban them. Good.
Good.
Fuck
there you
that
go.
kid. Fuck them kids.
Sexy's a bad word to him.
What?
Sexy's a bad word to him.
To kids or to that
To
kid?
kids, I think.
I
in
don't
general.
think-
I wouldn't let my kids say sexy until like maybe like.
Oh, you're gonna ruin
12
your
or 13.
kids.
Maybe. Look, I'm just saying it depends. Like I'll know for sure when I get there, but like I just feel like you shouldn't be like in elementary school and saying that. You know what
I mean, yeah, I agree, but like with my kids, I'm just gonna be like, man, that's weird. You shouldn't say that. That's dumb. Like you sound silly. like I'm just gonna say they sound stupid. When they say. I'm not gonna tell them they can't say anything, because I see
So
what
you're
I
gonna
see
make
what that.
fun of them.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna like.
Playfully. I'm not gonna be mean to my kids. I'm gonna like explain it. I'll be smart about it. Granted, I don't know if I'm gonna have kids. Like if I do have kids.
My first kid's word is gonna be fuck. Kid's first word. What?
My first kid's word is gonna be fuck. Kid's
said
first
that kind
word.
of like. Well, I mean, it works both ways.
My first
though.
kid's first word, there you go, is
Yeah.
gonna be fuck.
Um,
Creighton out here looking smexy.
Thank you.
What does
2%.
smexy mean?
I don't know.
Smelly and
Smelly
sexy?
and sexy. I smell like sex. Which, depending on like,
You smell like you look. You look like you smell sexy.
depending on where and when, like, could be like either a good smell or a bad smell.
Yeah, I got dibs already. 2% story.
2% sorry.
Wait,
On the smexy, I guess.
nah. You smell like round.
I smell like round.
Like 500-pound hooker sex smells bad. Exactly. That smells bad.
500.
Yeah, they exist. I'm sure they're out there.
I mean, yeah. I just.
Smart and sexy. There you go.
Oh, there we
Smexy.
go. There.
But you know, smelly works too.
I'm glad that me and you
I'm
both.
smelly sexy.
I'm glad both of me and you landed on smelly and not smart. We were both like, yeah,
We're-
it's got to be smelly. Not smart.
like smexy doesn't. There's too much of smell in that word already.
Yeah. It smells like smelly.
Don't king shame.
The kind of smell that smells.
Scuba Steve, we can fight it out.
Oh my god.
Oh, 2%.
That would be hilarious.
It would be. It would be pretty hilarious.
I
Dude.
got two fourths and one chance of beating this guy, but you
wanna-
add Kurt Angle into the mix,
Oh,
and that makes it
Guys,
1/3 and third chance.
homework. Everybody has to watch My Octopus Teacher on Netflix so that we can talk about it on
Do I
Thursday's
gotta watch it
episode.
too?
Yes.
Oh no, but I feel like it'll be better if everybody else watches it and I just don't because I'll forget.
No, you won't.
I
If you
will.
watch this, you won't forget. I'm telling you. It's
Just
one of those.
like
Pull up.
just like look, Charlie, look at me. Watch it and summarize it up to me, and then I can be part of the conversation. It'll be like
No.
a book club,
No.
but I won't have read anything.
You don't have to read anything. It's a fucking watch
I
it. It's
feel
it's
like-
not even a feature length film like length.
I know,
It's
but I gotta
short.
watch Superman, Charlie, when I get home.
I hate you. No
No,
one is
look-
going to talk to you about that.
Look,
Watch
I
this.
need to watch it for me because my HBO Max is running out on April 20th.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Jesse, watch it. It's so good.
Look, if I have time to work it
you
in.
guys all just hate animals.
If I have time to work in, I'll work it in. But like, look at me, Charlie.
no.
Some emotional shit just happened on Superman. Even though that
Somebody
series-
died.
I know. I was so sad. He had like the eyebrows of a main character,
Thank
but
you, Cat.
but he got killed off like a side character. I was very I'm not kidding. Look at me, Charlie.
No,
Look,
I hate you.
haven't.
What? What? I
I've,
hate you.
You know me. I love the DCAU. I haven't cried at the DCAU ever. I cried at the scene, Charlie, because it was that like sad to me, and that's when I started to realize, and I got scared because I was like, oh my god, is Superman the animated series gonna end up being better than Batman the animated series? So now I'm worried. But so far it's been good. It's been really like they just introduced Supergirl, like all the apocalypse stuff is building up, so you know. I did tear up a lot. Like I had I kid you not, I had like tears running down my cheeks. And like you know how like I don't really cry at shit. I don't. But this show that's like fucking 20, 24, 25 years old made me cry. And I already knew it was going to happen because I've seen the synopsis of the show before.
You fucking fool.
And I just wasn't expecting it. You know, don't you hate that kind of shit though? Like you go
No.
into like
I don't know what that.
have you ever gone into anything like knowing like certain events have to happen?
I mean,
Like,
sure,
think
but not
like,
really.
The
Not
way I like to think about it is like Infinity War. We knew Thanos was probably going to win at the end of that movie. Like logistically for it to make sense for it to be a two-parter.
yeah.
And like even though he wins, you're still fucking like heartbroken at the end because of the way they do it. It was like that. Fuck you, Chuck. I'm not watching some weird
Jesse.
show where a guy falls in love with a fucking octopus. I just watched the first 30 seconds. I know how this ends.
Jesse, watch the trailer. Don't watch the first 30 seconds.
Can we just
It's
watch
not-
the trailer and come back and talk about it?
It's not. That's not what it is, Jesse. It's like
Is this a
It's awesome.
backdoor to hentai porn?
no. It's
Are you sure?
yes. He fucks this octopus. Don't lie to me. I'm not. Wait, did everyone see Creighton's lookalike?
Where's my lookalike?
What? Is Creighton a lookalike?
I do. Where is he?
Where's your lookalike?
I want to meet him.
I
I
wanna
want to
meet him.
use him to go to work for me. And then I can just spend my days off. And then sometimes we'll switch. But most of the time I won't.
Creighton, we only watching Bebop.
I have no idea yet. I got to finish out my HBO Max. Come to me around April 20th.
That's in 2 weeks.
Yeah. So give me about like 2 weeks.
Oh wait, are you watching all this because you only can on
Yes.
HBO?
Yeah. Until I can buy Superman the animated
You have a
series.
phone.
What do you mean I have a phone?
You could watch all this shit for free without HBO.
What's the phone have to do with it?
I'm saying you have the internet. Like you
Yeah.
can do it.
No, but this is easier.
It really isn't.
It's a little easier. 'Cause I
You have to have an app.
So I don't have my Xbox hooked up to my mom's TV just 'cause I don't need to. It's a smart TV. Like when I tell you her TV's probably about the size of this one over here, like it's just a baller ass TV that she
Yeah.
left me. So like I've just been using that instead of my Xbox, and I miss my Xbox because I could play games on it. So I might put my Xbox back there. This is up. Look, I'm getting away from the point, but my point is, I like simplicity in my smart TV, and I just don't know how to bootleg shit off of it yet.
It's not even bootlegging.
Well,
You just look it up. It's literally a link.
yeah, but I want to see it where the frame's not reversed. I want to see it. In
It's
good
not.
quality.
You can watch good 4K.
Or
Link.
I
There's
want to
links
buy
for
the
shit.
DVDs. I might buy the
Oh
DVDs.
my god.
I probably will buy the DVDs.
Okay. Okay.
Or I'll just
Send
buy
on
it
Discord.
like on my Microsoft thing. 420 plays it. Oh yeah, that will be 420. I
It doesn't
forgot
look
about
like Creighton at all. Look at me.
Look.
Look.
it. Look at me. What is it?
Look at your coffee creamer.
Coffee cream.
And smile with your mouth slightly open. Not like with your teeth. Like just like smile. Move your mic a little bit. Look down at it. Don't look with your eyes. Look with your head.
This is a lot of work.
That doesn't look anything like Creighton.
Let me see this
That guy
picture.
simply has hair like Creighton's.
That does not look like me.
Not even a little bit.
Kind of like I'm flattered. Do you think I look like that? But
Yeah, that guy's hot.
Yeah, like that's like.
That guy looks like
that
he
guy doesn't
surfs.
even have eyebrows.
That guy looks like he would just know how to surf, even if
Wait,
he's never
pull,
done
pull
it before.
this picture up and show the stream. We can all debate it there.
No, it's already gone for me.
What?
I already
No,
exited out.
Just go back to it.
It's so much clicking.
Well, look,
I'm
I
already-
will take a
already
picture
can't.
of it and then just show like people with my phone.
Dun-dun-dun,
We're gonna do this
dun-dun-dun.
like the fucking. Oh wait, I have it on my Discord on my phone. What am I doing? Hold on. This guy looks like he would be like a side character in Dawson's Creek.
Watch the trailer. I'm going to watch it now, but only because I hope they both die in the end. Okay, Jesse. I know what that means. I know how you say things, and I
It's
hope
like-
I hope you have fun because
It's like
awesome.
Titanic, but with an octopus.
That's you know what? There you go. That's exactly what it is. He was in
Okay, so
Aquamarine.
this is it.
Oh my God, is that the mermaid movie? It looks like Samwise from Lord of the Rings.
And even this isn't like a great picture 'cause you're picking up a lot of reflection and stuff because Charlie won't show the picture on the stream.
That looks like Samwise from Lord of the Rings.
A little bit, but this guy is way too skinny to be Samwise.
What? Samwise isn't like fat. He's just a hobbit.
He's chunky.
No, he just wears a lot of clothes. That's like his designation in the group is carrying all the shit. You know he's in 50 First Dates. He's the brother.
Yeah.
Isn't that hilarious?
Yeah, yeah. He's like in a lot of crazy. He's also in Stranger Things, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's also in
Goonies.
The
He's
Sixth
the main.
Sense.
Oh, no,
Who?
not the Sixth
Who
Sense.
is that?
That's
the
Haley
guy
Joel
from
Osment.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, right?
No, that's another kid.
He looks just like the
No,
guy
they
kid from The
don't. They
Sixth
look
Sense.
very different.
They both got like weird looking teeth, and I think that's what I remember. 'Cause I too, when I was a kid, had weird looking teeth.
He was fat. Sean Austin, no shit. Haley Joel Osment got fat too. He did get fat.
But he like pulls it off though. You know what I mean?
Haley Joel Osment?
Yeah. He's
Sort
also in the Kaminsky Method. Haley Joel Osment.
Was he?
You remember that? He's the he's
For how long?
He's like the son of what's his name? The Jewish guy's daughter.
Sandy.
Yeah, Sandy, not Sandy.
But the other
yeah. Come on,
fuck.
you know.
Shit.
'Cause we were both like, that's us when we get old.
He's her son?
No.
He's the daughter, the messed
he's
up
the
daughter's son?
Yeah.
He does not seem like young enough to be
Remember
her
they
daughter.
had that whole plot with Scientology?
Well, she does just look great. I don't know. She might just. How old is she?
Well, she's like in her 40s in the show,
I mean, in real life.
and he's like in his 20s. So like, if you did the math, I mean, you could see her having a kid like relatively young.
Lisa Edelstein.
'Cause what's he in? Is he in his 40s?
Who? Haley
Joel?
Joel?
Yeah,
He's probably.
he's like in his.
Yeah, he's probably in
30s.
his 30s.
Yeah. One
Age.
of my Simps
How old is she?
texting me.
She's 54.
Okay.
Haley Joel Osment. She looks great.
She does. I thought she was like 40s.
He is 32. Wow.
So that's
He's only 7 years older than me. That's crazy.
That's not too bad. That could be her son.
Dude, he looks. Just tell me this is not Sam from Game of Thrones, right there. Tell me he's not Samuel Tarly from Game of Thrones in
He
this
looks
picture.
very good.
He looks great right there. He looks happy.
Yeah. He's like, I don't see dead people no more.
One of my Sims texts. Oh my God.
Cat, you should probably take a break.
Cat, you know what? I'm with Jesse on this one.
Jesse.
Listen, buy some toys. Don't mess with men for a while. Just do yourself a favor. Just like learn to not need anyone for a minute.
Learn to.
He's only 8 years older than you.
older than
Cat.
So
Cat.
that's Cat.
That's
I don't think she's talking about the simp. I think she's talking about the what's his name?
oh Haley Joel.
Yeah.
No, this one is normal. Bingo. Wait, what's bingo?
I don't know. What's bingo, Scuba Steve?
No, I'm with Jesse though. You should.
Yeah, you should take a break.
Take a break.
Just kind of like, go to the beach, think about the stuff that you've done, and like,
Toys? Boring. Really?
really? What kind of toys? You
I could
get
use-
a nice transformer. Those are pretty cool.
What you said, Charlie? Oh,
The
okay.
toys thing, or the break, or the other thing about Haley
Both.
Joel Osment. Haley Joel Osment.
Have you heard about do you know anything about Teen Vogue and what's
She's
been
the-
happening with them?
No, I don't know. What's going on with Teen Vogue? Wait, why do you know what's going on with Teen
I was
Vogue?
listening to a podcast. JK, I'm joking. I need to invest in myself. Any recommendations, ladies?
I got some. Start you a Transformer collection. I'm being
Creighton,
serious.
Creighton.
No, hear me out.
No,
hear me
I'm
out.
not hearing you
Hear
out.
me
I'm going to talk about Teen
Hear me
Vogue.
out.
I'm not getting
No,
sidetracked
'cause
again.
look,
You're not
look,
turning this
if
sex
you-
toy joke
No,
into
it's not
you
a
should
sex
actually
toy.
get Transformers
No.
to a fucking
Look,
woman
'cause
who does
number
not
one-
need Transformer
number one,
toys.
it's an investment.
I know that
opportunity.
you
And
think it's an
number two-
investment, and I know that
Number
you see it
two,
as a real
the
thing.
long term is like if you get a really cool guy, he's gonna like him. He's gonna want to be around them. He's gonna want to play with them, and then
Really cool guy.
boom, then you got somebody who's a nerd, and then like that's always a plus, unless they're like just either in the feet or spraying Roundup as spermicide, or they just want you to do their papers for you. And not naming names.
So what happened with Teen Vogue is that the lady,
I got you. Sorry, go ahead. The lady who did what?
a lady was working her way up the ladder at Teen Vogue, and the CEO spot became available, and she applied, and she said to the people that own Teen Vogue and that run it, like the people that she would be answering to, she said, listen, when I was 17, I sent a bunch of tweets out that were crazy, and like I've changed, I'm older, I'm a different person. I want you guys to know that going in so it doesn't become some big scandal. They
Yes.
all say, okay, she gets the job. What do you know? People on Twitter go attack her. They find all that stuff. They put it out there, and Teen Vogue fires her
After she said, "Hey."
after she told them the situation.
Ooh, so what Team Vogue do?
They fired her.
No, I mean, what's she doing about it?
Nothing. I mean,
Nothing.
I don't know about. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, okay.
okay.
I say nothing. I don't know the rest. I don't know what happens next. All I know is that
You're
happened.
just throwing us bait and not.
But
getting us to
how
the meat of the story.
crazy-
That look so no, but I mean that makes sense because
That
that
is-
probably like well nobody.
That is
will
the
find this
ignorance
stuff.
of cancel culture at its. No, if she knows. Oh shit!
What was that?
OBS disconnected.
Oh.
Hold on, let me YouTube
Premium.
premium content.
Or
Only
YouTube
YouTube
Red.
got it. Only YouTube got it.
Who told us that they still had a YouTube Red account? Was that Mike?
Maybe. One sec. Can you guys see
I saw it.
my? Oh, you did?
Yeah, so it's still popping up for me.
Okay, let me try it again. And we're live. Turn yellow. Oh, yellow,
we're
green. Hey, we
Ah,
should
we're
be good.
There we are. All right.
Jesse
so
said no.
no. So like the whole.
Hold on. Well, hold on. I don't know if they can see us yet. Okay, now they can see us.
So the Teen Vogue thing, like,
yeah.
why? You know what I mean? Like, why?
I don't get how.
Like, what did she say that was so bad? Like,
You know what it says to me? The whole
What?
situation. It says cancel culture isn't really real.
Well, no, but what did she say though? Like, I
I don't
need to
know. But who cares? Like
I
she,
mean,
she,
look, I'm
she
with
came
you
out
that
and
who
said,
cares? But it's also like, depending on what she says, it doesn't matter how much amount of time. You know what I mean?
"Listen,
Depending.
yeah, but she was 17. It doesn't matter. At a certain point, like what you say when you're 17 cannot reflect however old you are. But hold on, let me explain. What it tells me is people don't care about cancel culture until it's attacking their business.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like, because they didn't care
Well-
that she said all the stuff. They cared that what the few people that saw it thought about it once it came out.
And
you know what I
her-
mean?
Yeah, what happened with her? No, but like let's look at
Is
this
he
way.
yeah, I guess that the internet just had like a little spike.
Let's look at it this way. If that were to happen to us, like what would we do?
What do you mean?
Well, like say we got in trouble for something we said. Like, either something you said about dropping the N-word, or like, you know what I mean? Something along
Right.
those lines. Like, no, but I mean, seriously, though. Like, say, like, I had said that, or you had said that, oh, I dropped the N-word or whatever, and then somebody come back, like, years later and is like, see, he admits to saying the N-word.
Well, I mean, one, this is a very obvious. Well, I say that's gonna get so many jokes. We make a lot of jokes. This is a comedy podcast. See,
Yeah.
they're gonna mess with me for saying that. But
We're a comedy show?
stop. Anything we say on here could be. We could say it's
Because
just a
we've
joke.
said a lot of, like, crazy shit. Not, like, crazy. It's not like we're, like, looking to start fights or anything, but, like, if somebody really, really wanted to, they could definitely probably come after us.
I mean,
Because all it takes is just, like, one thing being taken out of context. You know what I mean?
yes, but
Not that I'm
Not
saying
really.
somebody would or should do that, but I just, all right, cancel Creighton for going to for getting Waffle House. Look, you don't understand. You weren't there, and I ended up doing a podcast anyway. In the time that you've been here, I've only canceled one time, and it was because of crazy circumstances.
that's not canceled. I know what you guys are joking, but what I mean is, like, one, we haven't done anything on the internet that would be deemed, other than like saying simp and virgin and incel a bunch of times
Yeah.
in a joking light. Like,
Yeah.
but that's the
Oh, I
problem
meant
with
it every time I said it.
that's the problem with clips. Is with clips, like everything can be taken out of context.
Yeah.
Luckily, every episode of this goes up on YouTube, so
Yeah.
we'll always have the YouTube.
Like, you remember the Biden clip? He's like, "Vote for me, or you ain't black," or something like
Oh
that.
my God!
And then he
Dun,
won.
dun, 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 dun,
And then he
dun,
won. And
dun,
that
dun,
was
dun, dun, dun.
hilarious.
I'm not laughing at your blatant racism.
Look, I just think it's. I kind of forgot that, and then he won, because I really thought, like, you remember when me and you were talking about that, and like that it was just gonna be over for him pretty much after that.
I mean, honestly, it probably could have been. Honestly, Trump ruined his own chances.
He did.
The
And
whole,
then, like,
the whole
look, I
election
don't like
process.
either of them.
I don't
like
either.
of
I
them.
really wish.
I just want to say
I don't like
out
that
the
either
gate.
of them are.
I didn't like
Were
our
ever
choices.
president.
I've never liked any of our choices. There has not been one single election.
Was that you?
No, that's you.
I
Of me
mean,
tapping the table.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, someone
There's
knocking?
not been one single election that I can remember that I liked either of the choices, like, that I was a crazy fan of. Like, Obama was cool and everything, but like, he wasn't like my first choice. You know what I mean? As far as like,
Trump will be back in office by August. Q. I assume Elon. Anyway,
and that's nothing against like anybody that's won. Like, I think everybody who's won aside from Trump has been like fine for the most part.
I just don't like government
I don't like government
in
either.
general. Honestly, like I'm not like one of these people like get rid of it. I just don't. I don't care. I'm not like super supportive. Look, I haven't got any of my stimulus. There've been 3 fucking stimulus checks. I haven't got a single one.
I thought you got the.
I was supposed to get the
newest one.
2 in my taxes, and
Did you?
TurboTax said it sent through to my account, and it hasn't. It's just stuck in limbo somewhere. My bank
Ooh.
doesn't have it pending anywhere. They don't see it as oncoming, and TurboTax says it's already like processed. So I just have, I don't know.
Shit all.
It's just gone, bro. And I don't even expect to get this $1,400 one. I've done my taxes the same way for 3 years, all been fucking direct deposit into my checking account, and just nothing, nada.
I
don't
think
know.
another wave hit the other day because like we got slammed, like I want to say last Friday and Thursday with people trying to cash their stimulus check. Like we had people calling.
Cooper got his.
We had people calling all day Friday saying like, "Hey, I'm at Walmart and like they ran out of money. Can I come and cash my stimulus check there?" And we don't cash checks over $1,000 at Food Lion.
Yeah.
So, like, I was so happy because like when that $600 check hit, that killed us like money wise. Like
Yeah.
we just did not have any cash
Yeah.
at all, and it was like fucking crazy because people were coming up trying to cash them left and right. And I was like, "Look, we only have so much money a day. Like I can't cash it for you because then I won't be able to give change at all." And it irks me because like people just think we're a bank pretty much.
Yeah.
And like they're like, well, we know you got it, and I'm like, no, I don't.
People such as YouTube bozos cannot get canceled because you don't work for someone in this podcast, or have sponsors. Yeah, but Twitch has really weird rules, Jesse,
Yeah.
and like Twitch could easily cancel. If they wanted, Twitch could just cancel
They
us.
could stomp on us like a bug,
Yeah. Like Twitch is where we're growing it for now, but the big plan in the future is YouTube.
but they won't because they're afraid of us.
God damn it. The big plan in the future is YouTube, just because
Or Spotify.
really anywhere a podcast can be had.
Yeah.
Stomp on my face.
Or HBO Max.
Chris, are you here? He left. He went to bed.
Imagine spending $15.99 a month just to watch us. On
No.
HBO Max.
No, my Chris. Oh, Rajtaj. Was he ever here?
Was he here?
He was never here tonight,
What
or at
about
least never
Jacob?
spoke.
What happened to Jacob? I thought you were like,
Rajtaj is her friend IRL.
Oh, okay. That's who that is. I had no
Rajtaj
idea.
is Chris, yeah.
Wow.
He just texted me, said he was joining stream. Understood.
That's like added so many layers to the cat mythos to me.
We-
I'm pretty sure she's told us
He's
that
already,
before,
he's
but I
already been
forgot.
here. He's been here.
I
talking-
forgot, so
God
I'm
damn it.
rediscovering stuff.
I think it may have crashed again.
No, we're good. It didn't disconnect over here.
I mean, it might.
Nah.
Like for you, has it yet?
Nah.
It has for me.
Nah. We're all right.
Is it lagging?
Maybe.
Then it's
Don't
disconnected.
worry about it. Oh,
Yeah,
there
there
it
it went.
goes. That was a thin string. That just broke.
Disconnecting. Reconnecting. What does that say? Failed to connect to server. Okay, YouTube Premium.
Ooh, now it's not connecting at all.
Yeah, well, that's 'cause I cut it off.
No, I mean like I'm not even on the internet anymore.
Oh, yeah. Okay, the internet went out. Well, put it in the Discord. We'll go ahead and put in the Discord that we're having problems.
Experiencing technical difficulties.
I'll tell them that we'll be back. Be back after this. We'll probably have to wrap like once we're back for this one. Be back soon, guys. Probably. I should cut off the Wi-Fi so it sends. Dun 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 dun. That's the fucking Biden thing. Well, for YouTube, watch Creighton. I'm gonna try and convince Creighton one more time while we're not live on the Twitch. Watch My Octopus Teacher. You just don't get it.
If you watch Tiger King.
Dude, Tiger King's a fucking series. Octopus Teacher's an hour.
Those are my terms.
Well, your terms are whack. I already know what it is. I know what happens in the end. I know the whole story. I don't like it. The fucking homeboy goes to jail. The lady is still probably a murderer. like, there's a lot of crazy shit that goes down. I've seen all the memes. I've basically had it explained to me through those. Are you typing in the Discord?
Sort of.
So no?
No.
You can just say no. We're not live. I mean, YouTube will see this, but
Yes.
they're not going to care. My stream stats. I don't want those. We're supposed to go back live. I wish that... I wonder why we're going. I wonder why the internet's out. Is it raining, you think? I hope not. We planted a lot of grass. Wait, I hope it rains. Because we had no grass in the backyard. Have you seen the backyard?
No.
When you leave...
No, you did have grass in the backyard. Oh, you had that big bald spot.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
What'd you put? Did you guys lay down sod or did you just plant?
We
seeds?
laid topsoil. Like 75 bags. No. 80 bags of topsoil. Oh,
80
chat is reconnecting. We're trying to...
bags
80 bags of topsoil.
of topsoil.
Wait, can I go live now? Hold on. Let me see.
Oh, fuck.
No,
I
still
spilled
can't.
I didn't spill my thing. I thought if I've knocked over the cup and I remembered it's empty.
It says trying to connect, so I assume the internet is trying to come back on.
Well,
I'm still not connecting to the Wi-Fi.
I'm
Not
not connected
properly.
to the Wi-Fi either.
Move your phone a little bit. It's making that noise.
That's so weird because to me it wasn't even close. You know what I mean?
What do you mean close?
Like to the thingy, to the.
It was right next to it.
No, it was right here in front of me.
Yeah, over on my right side of that cup. That's right next to your microphone. Guys, if you're on YouTube watching this, I'm sorry you got this
Yes.
far and it's gotten calm and quiet. We don't have our chat to talk to.
Yeah, it's just this is kind of boring when it's just two of us.
But we don't want to. Well, the reason when this happens that we keep going is that we want to at least say goodbye to them. So like whenever the internet comes back and we're able to, I'm gonna go back live and say like, hey, we're done because we probably do need to wrap it now. like just for them at least. I'm upset 'cause no one. Like, I would assume Kat would have gone into the chat by now and talked shit,
Yeah.
but she hasn't. Not in that chat. In the Discord. Oh, here we go. Shows up late. Can't consistently keep a stream up. I promise I propose mutiny. God damn it.
Mutiny.
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 Mutiny. Dude, did you like the end of Uncharted 4? I don't want to spoil it for chat,
No,
but
it's
you
alright.
don't
I
seem.
have no idea what happened beforehand, but
That's a good point. See, you should. I kind of wanted to send you out of the room 'cause I want to play that game with you one day,
Well,
like that series.
Well, I mean, it'll be okay. I'll just forget, and then like when we do play it, I'll be like, oh, like I'll slowly start piecing stuff together.
No,
and,
you won't. That game is so
No,
like
I
not
mean,
connected
as
to
soon
any
as
of them.
As soon as I mean like as soon as we get to that scene in that game, like I'll be
Oh.
like, oh, this is the scene, and now it makes sense because I know the other stuff.
Right.
I mean, like granted, based off
You're
my,
saying you're
based
gonna
off
be
of my
able to
loose
just.
knowledge.
You're gonna say you're gonna be able to just block out everything you saw tonight, and re-see it for the first time whenever we play it.
Pretty much, 'cause like that's how that thing with Superman happened. 'Cause I knew it happened. I've seen the death before on videos of like best moments from DCAU or whatever it was, and like when I saw it, like I knew it was coming, but I didn't know when, and it came so early. I thought that was gonna be a thing from like the last couple of episodes of that show,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just like right in the middle of season 2, and I was like, I'm not even halfway through the show, and you motherfuckers.
How many seasons are
killing-
there?
It's only like 3 seasons, but I mean they're like 20-something episodes apiece.
How many episodes into season 2 was it?
It was like in the back half, so like or the back.
So
like
you're literally more than
22,
halfway done. You said
22.
not even halfway done.
Well, no, I mean like I was loosely halfway through the show.
Oh, okay.
You see what
gotcha.
I'm saying? Like all like but and it's like it comes so like out of the blue compared to like
Crazy.
everything
Oh,
else going
that's
on
me. That's
because
me.
it's like because up until that point all the episodes hadn't really been serious, and then this comes off as like, oh, this is just gonna be like a nothing episode with like a tank or whatever, and then it turns into a full scale invasion from Darkseid. Also, I figured out what the anti-life equation is so I can properly answer your question from the other stream when we were talking about Justice League, like the Snyder
Okay.
Cut. So essentially what the anti-life equation is it allows you to control every being throughout the multiverse.
Okay.
I don't know how it works or why it works, and apparently it's above our understanding. But if Darkseid gets it, then he can like pretty much just conquer the whole like multiverse, and every reality will belong to him. Also, apparently, the new Darkseid is like a multiverse constant. So like every Darkseid that you've seen from Justice League Snyder Cut on, and maybe even before this, because they take some inspiration from the New 52, is like the same Darkseid from every reality.
Okay.
So yeah, and the same Apocalypse. But I don't know for sure, because I'm not fully up to date on all the New Gods stuff. Chris could probably tell you more than I can, because he loves the New Gods. But like I think you would like the New Gods stuff because it's like if Thor was edgier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, with all that said, 'cause not to be mean, I just can't get into it.
No, I get it. It's definitely one of those things. Like, I think when the DC movies start getting better, we can nerd out, because it's gonna happen. Like, they're gonna get to where they're good again.
You think?
Yeah, and then we can just nerd out together. I'll be like, this is what this is, and blah blah blah.
Well,
I'm waiting for the day. I've
until
been praying
tomorrow,
for
we
this
will go
day.
ahead and wrap, because the internet does not show signs of getting better.
Yeah.
And so
Rip.
for YouTube, we'll see you later. And our Twitch stream just doesn't get to say goodbye tonight.
Yep.
So
Goodbye, everyone. I love you
goodbye.
all. We'll see you on the next one.